Testing 1, 2, 3.
Attention start line, just before we clear the grid, just one more update on weather conditions around the course. We've just had reported back from the travelling marshal that we have damp patches at the 33rd, damp patches at the 33rd. I wish you all the very best of luck for this next race. Now can we please clear the grid, just leaving 4 working personnel with the rider and the machine. Control out.
Is it going? Is it live? What? I'm trying to get it sorted in the right angle. It's not my fault.
5 minutes start line, 5 minutes.
Why, what's wrong with moving it to get it right? I don't know. Everyone, this is Duncan at the thing. Hopefully this is working, the audio. We've had some bad weather, so in one lap now.
Over there who looks over to see if they are there, and he looks and he finds them, gives them a little bit of a nod again, and looks over, runs the crash on it. Just got practical, pulls the back, I believe it's over, I don't want to go. There now. He's ready to keep it alive, and serious sign of somebody there as well. It's going to be a one-lap race now anyway. He's ready, so there we go, 10 seconds to go. flips that into the left-hander, keeps his corner speed, but it's not.
Someone must be screaming on the phone.
Adam McLean, number 7, in 5th place at the moment. 8 comes through, that's Davy Charge. With Chad and Nina behind him, and Chad is Paul Jordan, and Paul Jordan moved into 2nd place at Glen Helen on lap 1. So after that, Jamie Coward is 4th, he's 13th back on Harrison. In 5th place, number 2, Joe Yeardsley. He is he's 4 seconds back on Coward. Next man into the left-hander, that is number 12.
Just checking the course here and all that.
And Rushton not making an impression at the top end of the leaderboard, where it is very, very tight. There is 7.5, 8, 9, probably about 12 seconds between the top 4. 14 and 13 together. 14 is Alan Oversby, 13 a little bit slower than Oversby, that's Michael Sweeney, but it is Michael Evans leads Paul Jordan by 7.5 seconds, and Jordan running a little bit further up the leaderboard, so we're just going to have to be very careful to keep a track on him. He is putting in the lap that he needs to. So the next man comes out of the trees into the left-hander, that's number 16, Will Loader. And Will not making an impression on the top part of the leaderboard. 15 comes through now. That is Sean Anderson. With 15 through, we'll take the top 5. Just give you those times again. Leading number 5, Michael Evans. In 2nd place, number 10, Paul Jordan. 7.5 seconds back on Evans. In 3rd place, number 3, Dean Harrison. He is 1.7 seconds down on Jordan. In 4th place, number 4, Jamie Coward. He is 3.5 seconds down on Harrison. And in 5th place, number 2, Joe Yip.
Knowledge of the course and what he was saying even on the, unfortunately when he pulled into that puncture earlier on, he is only understanding that his little 350 isn't quite capable of being at the front, and he's out there for a nice ride round, and let's hope that he gets 2 laps in.
I hope we do. And also through the Blackbridge section now is number 7 Adam McLean, Davy Todd's ever, Paul Jordan now leads. Paul Jordan leads Mikey Evans by 0.831 of a second, so he's got some time back there. Let's have a look at that. 7.5 from Glen Helen to leading by 0.83 for about a second, Chris Boyd.
Slow sector time by Evans, who was the leader at Glen Helen. Jordan's done a 3.52 between Glen Helen and Balaf. So too has Dean Harrison. 3.56 for Jamie Coward, but for Mikey Evans over 4 minutes on the run from Glen Helen to Balaf. So an issue there for Mikey Evans. Hopefully he's got it back chimed in now, he can get back on it.
Yeah, let's hope there's not an issue with the bike. There's sort of enough time that possibly we're just having a quick look down, or maybe making some small adjustments. But yeah, let's hope for Mikey Evans long-term problems and he can get back into the groove and into the battle with Paul Jordan.
Give you the update on rider number 17, Barry Ferber, had a slip off at Balacrane. The rider is okay, so number 17, Barry Ferber out of the race. A slip off at Balacrane, but the rider is okay. Through the speed trap then, 0.1 second gap to Dean Harrison. That's come down by 0.3. That all is from the split between Jordan and Evans. Jamie Coward 7.3 back off that. He's dropped a bit there. Joe Yeardley 6.8. Dancel 3 seconds back. And number 9 is keep an eye on
and then looking a little bit further down, start position of 12, Harley Rushton's in 16, start position of 14, Alan Oversby is 10th for Rushton, 11th for Alan Oversby. Will Load at the start position 16 is into the top 13 as well, just behind John McGuinness, who's holding 12th at the moment.
Just got updated that Sean Anderson has stopped at Handley's. Not sure if he's making adjustments or proceeding, but Sean Anderson has stopped there at Handley's. A shame for Sean not having much luck on a Friday, is he?
Yeah, frustrating one for Sean, but that's just how it goes with this classic racing. But yeah, just jumping back to the leaderboard there and mention of Alan Oversby, and he's obviously still quite sore from his little off the other day, because you would see him as being a genuine podium contender, if not a winner in this class. So yeah, obviously a little bit frustrating for him that he's a little bit sore.
Michael Evans, he has retired at the lap bridge.
The leader's on the way
now. So that's all going to change the leaderboard once more as they make the run to Ramsey. Mikey Evans is a retirement, and of course quickest in practice, but we did think he'd lost a lot of time there, so that will move Dean Harrison up to second, Jamie Coward up to third, but Paul Jordan will be your race leader. Ramsey, lap 1 of 1.
Yeah, thanks Chris, and you've just confirmed some of my suspicions there, because I was watching the times and riders that were just flashing through Solby, and Mikey Evans by my calculations was suspiciously late, but that's been confirmed. His retirement. Here's your first machine on the road, in the road order is number 3 Dean Harrison, number 2 Joe Yeardley, also riding at the hairpin as well. So Dean Harrison leading on the road. Here's Joe Yeardley, the gap between them 20 odd seconds or so. Now number 4 Jamie Coward arrives, so we heard they were quite close together at the likes of Glen Helen, but just spread out a little bit out there. Here's number 4 Jamie Coward, number 3 Dean Harrison. He leads the Jamie Coward by 9.7 seconds in turn.
Let us know around the world where you're watching this Rcoriding /live stream, and who do you think's going to win this race. It's only one lap there, and then we'll get to the last week of the lap.
Speed trap through here, number 16 Will Loader has gone quickest.
There's already been a race today.
This is race 3, 0.485 miles an hour. Then it's number 4 Jamie Coward was second quickest through Solby at 126.571, and then number 10 Paul Jordan 124.968. They were the top 3 paces through the speed trap on this one and only lap. We heard before as well, keep an eye on the number 19 machine, Maurizio Portanico, running well inside the top 10 as the 1 second out of Alan Rose as they came through the lap. That was number 10 Paul Jordan, our way through Paul Jordan. He stretched the lead ever so slightly as David Todd comes past us, and McLean past us as well at Ramsey Hairpin. He's right on the tail for Paul Jordan, so Paul Jordan ahead on the road of Adam McLean and Davey Todd. Jordan leads by 3.1 seconds from number 3 Dean Harrison, who in turn is 9.7 seconds ahead of Jamie Coward. Number 9 machine is down sail on the way through in 6th yet again here at Ramsey. Hairpin was running at 6th at Ballaugh, and he was 3 seconds off the pace of Joe Yeardley in 5th. Down sail in 6th at the moment. He's 2.5 seconds off the place of number 8 Davey Todd, who's into 5th at the moment. So just a quick recap then. Paul Jordan leads at Ramsey Hairpin on the first machines on the way through. 3.1 seconds clear of number 3 Dean Harrison in 2nd, and then running in 3rd at the moment is number 4 Jamie Coward, 9.7 seconds off the pace of Dean Harrison, as we mentioned. Number 12 Harley Rushton arrives, so he slots into 8th of the 9 machines on the way through.
Let me know if this tripod's better.
John McGuinness, and around 7.7 seconds on the pace of number 7 Adam McLean,
everyone
who's
watching
at the moment. We do of course have other times to filter in. One of them is number 14 Alan Oversby, who was running just outside the top 10 at the lap, only by around 1.7 seconds to Oversby. Oversby slots in provisionally into the top 10. He's now just ahead on the road. Number 13 Michael Sweeney on the way through there. So Oversby just getting ahead of Michael Sweeney in terms of the order on the road here at Ramsey Hairpin as well. So Oversby slotting into 9th of the machines on the way through so far. Completing the top 10 at Ramsey Hairpin is number 13 Michael Sweeney. He's lost 10.5 seconds off Oversby just ahead, and as we mentioned, Oversby making that overtake on the run up to Ramsey here, and he was past Sweeney just here at Ramsey Hairpin. Number 16, Will Loader arrives. Will Loader slots into 12th of the 12 machines on the way through at the moment. Only 2.6 seconds on the pace of number 1, John McGuinness. And John McGuinness is only 8/10 of a second back on 11th place, Michael Sweeney as well. Number 19, Maurizio Bottolico, who slots into 8th at Ramsey this time. So Maurizio Bottolico, holding on to 8th as he did at the lap. The gap between him and Davey Todd, the number 8 machine, in 7th at the lap, was 4.8 seconds. Taking a look now as well, Maurizio Bottolico slotting into 8th. He's only 4 seconds off the pace from the 7, Adam McLean as well. So good running from Maurizio Bottolico on this one and only lap so far. Quick look back at the speed trap then. No one has got or surpassed Will Loader's quickest pace of 127.485 miles an hour. In fact, all of the top 3 in terms of pace through Sulby are unchanged. Will Loader, Jamie Coward, Paul Jordan. Just taking a look at a couple more as well. So 4th quickest through Sulby was number 3, Dean Harrison, 123.451. And then 5th quickest, Joe Yeardsley, number 2, 123.134. Then number 14, Alan Oaksby, 121.9.
Marshall car.
Bungalow as well.
Okay,
that was number 3,
Marshall
Dean Harrison. So his second time there, a 4 minutes 17.49 is the benchmark. That's the number 47 machine. The number 47 machine, 47 and 27 actually making their way past us here. That's Paul Cassidy and Michael Russell. Michael Russell was first through. Machines of those 2. So Michael Russell's slotted to 15th of the 15 machines at Ramsey. Jeffrey Vermeulen now arrives at Ramsey as well. He's 16th behind Michael Russell and Paul Cassidy. Russell 15th, Cassidy 14th. So Jamie Coward and Joe Yeardsley now arrive at the bungalow. So
Attention, there's a further call for historic senior machines to be collected from Park Third Aid and Technical Bay. Will the teams of our server, Adam McLean and Dean Harrison, please come and collect the machines in the Technical Bay. We need these for post-race of the current race. Thank you.
17th of the 18 machines on the way through. 18th the makeup machine on the way through is this machine, number 35 of Chris
No
Wall.
way there was a
John McGuinness is
oh,
where Paul
on.
Jordan is at the bungalow. And Paul Jordan has extended his advantage at the bungalow. 8.4 seconds is now the gap between Jordan, who leads from number 3, Dean Harrison. Paul Jordan extending his advantage, but he's by far and away the quickest second time as well from Ramsey to the bungalow. 4 minutes 12.119, and that compares to a 4 minutes 17.491 from Dean Harrison. So Paul Jordan looking good at the moment going through the bungalow as well. Number 25 on the way through the Ramsey hairpin here is John Perry. More machines now arriving at the bungalow as well. We've had number 8, David Todd, number 7, Adam McLean, number 9, Dan Sale. Dan Sale slotting into 5th at the moment. Still plenty of machines to consider on the way through. Paul Jordan leads at the bungalow. This increases the advantage of Ramsey hairpin. It's now out to just under 8.5 seconds at the bungalow. Back to the grandstand.
Maurizio Bottolico on the 19 bike has gone through the hairpin. He's slotting into 8th position. Number 12, Harley Rusted in 9th. And 14, Alan Oaksby complete the top 10. But Paul Jordan extending that lead, Chris Boyd, through the bungalow up to nearly 8.5 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely blazed up the mountain, taking over 5 seconds out of Dean Harrison on the run up from Ramsey hairpin to the bungalow. Terrific run by Jordan on the Davies Motorsport machine. Dominic Herbertson, I think, was the last winner of the 350 race for Davies Motorsport back in 2018. So this would be a nice follow-up and a first potential win coming for you, mate. Lee?
Yeah, 2 podiums he's had already, 2 Super Twin podiums at the TT in 22, and this year was on the Jackson team. But this will be nice for Paul, and a bit more confidence.
Yeah, obviously getting your first win around the island, no matter what class you're in, so that'd be really good. And after he was riding really well earlier on as well, he was in 2nd place, I think, when the bike broke down. So yeah, for the team and him and stuff, this will be a really good result. But yeah, there's still a fair way to go yet.
It's all downhill. It's all downhill, isn't it? So Paul Jordan, number 10, leads number 3, Dean Harrison, by 8.494. Then it's number 4, Jamie Coward. He's 13.6 back off him. Then it's number 2, Joe Yeardsley, 13.1 back off Jamie. Then it's number 9, Dan Sale. And Dan Sale, Davey Todd and Adam McLean, they've been swapping places here and there. But it's Dan Sale who's got that at the moment in that 5th place on the number 9 bike. He is 2.3 back, and the leaders are now at Croctamona. We'll follow them through there. Dean Harrison, Jamie Coward and Joe Yeardsley through there. What sort of pace were they on at the bungalow for you? Similar 104 pace?
Just below that, 103.8, 103.9, that kind of pace, yeah. And as you said, the 3 men through Croctamona, waiting of course on Paul Jordan, further back, got position 10 and number 10 on the bike. So we'll still wait over a minute or so for him to come 70 seconds between Dean Harrison and him on start interval, and then we'll get a proper idea. But we'll probably have Dean Harrison across the line
Alan over speeds to the bunker.
Right here, let's see who's it going to be.
Is number 3 Dean Harrison. 8.4 back he was at Proclamona of Paul Jordan, who in turn has 18 seconds from Dean Harrison back to Jamie Cow. That's gone out by another 5 seconds, so 103.179. TT 2025 in the historic Junior Classic TT race, held only 1 lap. So here we go, we look up the road for the Macrofell
Yes, it is. Where
BJ. Brilliant to see Paul finally come to fruition on the Manx.
Congratulations on this 3rd position. When you think about where you've been over the past few months, what does this mean?
Yeah, it means the world to us. It's something that aim to cross the West to get back, and it's been back on the TT course, and just to be on the box is really, really nice, you know. So can't thank Ted for the support again this year.
Who's got it?
Bit of a shock to his back, obviously, riding against people been out here all year and all the TT stuff. So
I had Dean Harrison coming off, but I don't think
I mean, obviously you didn't get out this morning. This race wasn't quite as planned, obviously being short down to 1 lap. How does that seem?
Did ease off a little bit. Down below, I did try a few things that probably shouldn't have been doing on the bike, but yeah, I enjoyed the race. It was really, really good, and to get my first win around the mountain circuit's amazing as well.
Well done, Paul. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, brilliant.
Getting another finish there, finishing after his lap at 93.9. Mike Russell also finished. Mauricio Montalico will load him with a good finish as well. 16 high Mike slotting in two. Let's have a look down the leaderboard there in 17th position for the win. Paul Jordan, Lee Johnson, as I said,
TT, and then obviously this is his first time getting back since last year, so yeah, really happy for him. To have a few problems with the 500, like he also mentioned in that interview there, so to get out on the Ted Wolf 350 was really good for him, and obviously him and Dean both on the podium for that same team, so yeah, credit to them.
So the winner of this one will be winning the 350cc. Machine in historic junior as well as Reese Hardesty has got the Bella set home again on the number 28 bike. Where does Ross Reese slot into? Around about 18th, 19th position. We've got Chris Moore also finishing as well, and then Maria. So give you Reese a lot of time. 24 minutes, 19.035 at 93.035. So when you've got any more riders, how many more plus go this round? Give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Peter. Great to see you as well. Looking in fine fashion, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, in third place, and like Lee Johnson just said, great to have him back here on the Isle of Man Racing. In third position, riding the number 4 machine for, of course, the Craving Classic Racing, the 10-foot bike. It's number 4, Jamie Coward.
Jamie Coward getting third.
We have to get on with stuff here. The Honda 350 of number 3, Dean Harrison.
Dean Harrison!
Dean makes his way to that top step. Second step there, just gets the laurel wreath over his neck. And ladies and gentlemen, but now it's time for him to take the top step at the Classic TT. The winner of the historic Junior Classic TT, riding for the Davies Motorsport team from Macrofelt in Northern Ireland. It's Paul Jordan.
Paul Jordan has won this race.
Well done to Paul, shakes the hand of Peter Duke, gets to that top step, gets the laurel wreath over his neck, and he of course will be winning a fantastic trophy, the Classic TT race. Hopefully be given through there. Peter will be handing it over to your race winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Jordan! And ladies and gentlemen, if you are able to be upstanding for the UK National Anthem.
give you the result of the historic Junior Classic TT race, and obviously the win for Paul Jordan by 9 seconds from Dean Harris, 30 seconds back to James Cameron. Third, Dan Sale takes 14 seconds down on third, and Joe Yeardley in fifth. Finishes in 16th for the Netherlands rider. Maria Costello, 17th. Chris Moore, 18th. 19th for Rhys Hardesty. 20th for Mark Johnson. 21st for Jonathan Perry. 22nd for Sam Johnson. 23rd for Russell Rovery. 24th for James Shaw. Shelley Pike finishes 25th, 26th Andrew Green, 27th Robert Lowe, 28th for Darren Freer, 29th for Justin Rovery, 30th and the final finisher Stephen Ross. So 30 finishes in the historic Junior Classic TT race. Now, sad to say, we're looking at the rain radar and we are picking up a series of showers coming in from the west, coming in from Northern Ireland direction. The first of those is just clipping the very south of the island, but they run from right the way down at the Carp of Man, pretty much up to parallel with Jervey, and even maybe beyond that. So we're very unlikely, I think, to miss more of these showers. Fingers crossed they're light. Really looking at the radar, Lee. Let's hope that we manage to get this Senior Classic away and get the big bikes out there on the mountain.
Yeah, my experience of radar is very little, but looking at your screen right now, it's pretty much about to cover the whole of the island. So hopefully the wind blows that on through and carries on to England, and yeah, we stay dry and try and get these big bikes away.
Yeah, we'll just try. Yeah, let's fingers crossed that is the case. So as we move on, we went through the full entry list for this Senior Classic TT that's supposed to be coming up in about 10 minutes time. Earlier on, because there was a full entry of 60, and that entry of 60 wasn't determined until after well, it was meant to be after the initial races, but we didn't get the Formula 1 race, so all of the Formula 1 entries have been moved into this, and then there are some 250s in here as well, some 400s. It's a real echo of the past. I don't know if you probably were following the TT in the 80s and the 90s, when you used to get Peter Neal sat in this very chair up here.
250 comes blasting past in the same race, so yeah, it must have been amazing for the spectators and the fans out there that had to fill out the leaderboard books and checking numbers and everything. So yeah, it must have been really, really good back in the day.
And this race kind of sets up as the Kawasaki's, the 750s, being the reliable and fast machine, but Ducati's having out and out pace, but maybe a little bit questionable on the reliability.
Yeah, I think I was chatting to a few of the riders and stuff, and Ducati guys, I think, are going to the safer option. Remember the engine quite fast and being trying to control it in the past.
So this is the senior race that will happen. So yeah, this is going to be the big race of this one. This will be it was supposed to be 4 laps, but now it's 2 laps of the classic senior race.
Attention paddock. I'm going to put in a 15-minute delay to the start of the classic senior race.
Did you say 15 or 50?
There is a band of showers, or showers literally about to hit the west of the island. And just around met that, and I've just seen it on the, it's come up on the radar. It is about to hit the west of the island, and it really, to put you all out on the course now, to have you to red flag the race and obviously go through the rigmarole and bring you all back round again, it just seems a pretty pointless exercise. So bear with us, we just need to see this shower, the showers are going to hit the west, and we just need to see what the density is as to what we do after that. But apologies for this, we are trying our best to get the race on, but we just need to see what the density of this shower as it hits the west coast, which is imminent in about 10 minutes. Thank you, control out.
Oh, you can. We're watching
So this one's been delayed 15 minutes because of looks like weather's on the way. on mute for a sec. Hello boys and girls, I hope you still hear me. But yeah, this one's been delayed because of weather. Yeah,
where my mum is now, hometown, and it so happens that this lady was something after the black lab. She She's one of the Scottish Islands. She's doing a painting course, and she's doing stuff like that. So I just coached her and spoke to her. She said, "Yeah, that's fine. You can do it. So you don't care. So you've got a foundation. I'm doing it. It's like it's bored." So I thought, yeah, do you know what I could do? But it's great.
And here we've got everything crossed. We're looking down Glencrutchery Road. There's a little bit of cloud cover. It's a bit grey, but there's some blue skies somewhere.
There is there some. I just went and had a quick chat to Paul Jordan after, of course, his win in that race, just gone the 350 race. Well done to him. He was sat on the seat. As I went up to him, I tapped him on the shoulder, and the seat he was sitting on, the plastic seat, just collapsed. Everybody went into laughter. But it's like that.
That's what you don't.
To this race, and the big bikes, they're all ready to go. And do you know,
who's going to win the senior class?
Senior bikes, in my day and in yesteryear day, senior big bikes always had yellow plates with black numbers, and that's what we've gone back to today.
And that's it, isn't it? People just love that feel, don't they? Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, just a lot of sitting around here. The Park Fermé area here is really quite busy, as you'd expect, because hopefully there was going to be a race getting underway shortly. But it's quite calm, actually.
It is quite calm, but it won't be when they get the announcement. Look, we've got to get up on the road. Just see the number 44 back there of George. We call him Jorge, we call him George. It's George because he lives out the west of the island, doesn't he, young Halliday?
George Halliday, yeah, it's George.
Jorge. Go on, you go and ask him. He's on the 44 bike, and he, of course, for the Stanford Halliday Racing Team, the Yamaha 750. Go and have a quick with him. Is it Jorge or is it George? Come on, settle the argument.
George, sorry, excuse me here. We just need to settle the argument, Kenneth says. Is it George or Jorge?
I think we'll go with Jorge. It sounds faster, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Let's go with that then. All right. Don't make him right, though. Obviously, a lot of sitting around waiting this morning. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Just want to get out there. Obviously, same as everyone. It's we had such a good practice week, and it's been a bit disappointing, really, hasn't it, when it comes to race week? It's just rained at the wrong time, really. It's not even rained that much. It's just when it has, it's just fell at the wrong time. So, like everyone's out there, probably waiting for bikes to come around now. So, fingers crossed, might be a 15-minute delay or half an hour delay, but fingers crossed we can get out there for a 2-lap race.
And do you know what? This has been a dream of yours. When did you first think, I want to race on the mountain course?
I remember coming over and watching my dad when I was young, coming over on the phone, like sitting in the hedgerow. I was about 8 years old, so yeah, I think ever since then you see bikes flying past, you think, yeah, that's a dream of mine.
Yeah, not a dream of mine, I have to say. But how's the machine running then? You had a pretty good qualifying week.
Yeah, it was great. First couple of nights, a few teething issues, but a lot of these bikes this sort of age, it's bound to happen. But yeah, since then, those bikes ran faultless and all the teams worked really hard, so can't thank them enough.
And as I say, your dad used to race around here. What's his best advice for you?
I think just let it come to you and just stay calm and stay smooth out there. And, yeah, I think everyone knows you've got to respect this place.
Yeah, we're waiting for this race to start. It's going to be a 2-lap because of the weather.
3 TTs you've done then?
Yeah, I just thought it was. Yeah, I remember seeing him first come on that the little R6. He's a big lad, isn't he? He's what, same sort of 6 foot. Well, everyone's big to me. 6'4" or something like that, Beth.
I was going to say he's just a little bit taller than me.
Yeah, only a little bit anyway. Your children are all taller than you anyway, so don't talk about that. So yeah, we're just waiting for any sort of announcement. We were supposed to be on the way with the senior classic TT race starting at 3 o'clock. Nothing from race control as of yet. Let's quickly head up to Chris Boyd and just keep a little look at that breeze just picking up again down here, Boydie.
Yeah, it's bizarre because if you look out from here, now as we look to the south, it's a very pale blue sky, and you know, from looking at the radar, these showers are right across, pretty much from the sound right the way up towards probably Kirkmichael direction, certainly on the west coast. And as we look out from here over the hill range, we can certainly see the clouds filling in, and it does look like some rain may be falling. There's rain perhaps falling over South Barul as well, but then between there and Peel, if you like, as we look out through the valley, there is this pale blue sky. So we've got a right mixture going on. As we can get through this showers that's coming through at the moment, it does look like we have a window in behind, but it's just how heavy these showers are and where they're going to exactly hit, which is the conundrum at the moment. The radar tells us one thing, but what's actually happening in reality? Well, the race control will be getting lots and lots of updates from the Met Office. They'll be getting updates from the travelling marshals, the course cars, from the marshal themselves.
Looks like more delays.
There will be no shortage of information coming into race control, and then they will need to pull some kind of decision. Obviously, earlier today they ruled out the use of the Collar, because we're a working day on the Isle of Man Friday here, where obviously people need to get home from
We're
work
waiting
by
for more
6,
news.
So the roads have to be open by 5 o'clock. So that's what we're working against.
Looks like a bunch
Chris.
getting
Only
a
just
picture
over
over
3
there.
o'clock. We do still have time to
Don't know who
certainly
they're
get
after.
hopefully a 2-lap race in. It's just about how long these showers hang around for. And
I
where
hope they don't cancel that parade lap now.
I was watching the BBC News this morning and the weather forecaster guy that was on. Who was on this morning? Anyway, Matt, I think is whatever his name was. It wasn't Thomas Schappernacker anyway. Just a great name, but it's like saying Thomas Schappernacker, to be fair. And do you know what? You see the BBC weather guys, they all wear suits and they all wear ties and stuff. And Thomas just comes on with loclas, if that's the thing now. Their shoes, trainer shoes, if you want to call it, and a t-shirt and a blazer.
Relax, like you.
Yeah, well, you've got to be chilled in this thing. Dom Gilbert's looking very relaxed there. He's about to go out in the number 43 bike there. He's just down from us here now. And a pretty good Manx Grand Prix with just been a little spits and spots of rain just coming on my face there now. Dom Gilbert going to grab a quick chat with Beth.
Just saying you're looking pretty relaxed here, Don. How are you feeling though?
Yeah, it's no, I'm looking forward to this actually. I've had a wicked week this week. I've well overachieved my goals I set out for myself, so I'm just going to treat this one as like just a bit of fun really. Like I've only done 2 laps on the old Suzuki, so I'm going to just I don't know what I can do on it. I think we did 113 on it the other night, but yeah, I've done a few little bits to it, so I'd like to do 115 if we can.
And I just want to say the dates for 2026 has been announced earlier today.
Have a plan when you come to an event like this then?
No, I had absolutely no idea.
The dates for Manx Grand Prix and Classic TT has been announced.
To be honest, before I came here, so I had absolutely no.
So you can get that on the website.
I'm really
It's
happy
like
about it.
20
I've got
something
a good place in the senior.
top of my head.
Which
And they're going to do
is
this format.
to be honest, so yeah, like I just want to say thanks to the AKR guys and everyone that helped out this week, because it wouldn't have been possible without them, and the Honda was really good, so yeah, really happy.
And that's it, isn't it? It's everybody who makes it possible for you to be up there on the start line. It must feel like you're giving them something back.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, I've come to events like this more or less, you know, with me and maybe my mate Ian, we've done the Northwest and stuff, just me and him. It's been a right struggle, and it does make you a bit stressed out and stuff. So when you've got loads of help and you haven't really got to worry about too much, it does take a lot of weight off your shoulders, and you can really concentrate on what you're doing with the riding.
And so then once you leave here, what's next?
I'm not too sure. Possibly Oliver's Mount, the Gold Cup. That'd be nice. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Just as me, I've got to try and get this week out of the way, and I'm going to need a few days off probably when I get back just to get over it. It's been quite a long slog, to be honest.
Yeah, it always is, isn't it? And a lot of waiting around now, obviously. How do you go with that?
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying because we just want to get it over and done with, and then we can start packing up and getting stuff sorted. We're leaving tomorrow morning, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I'm pretty chilled out.
See that corner in the car is bad enough. Did you do it or did you walk
get told
it?
to go out, really.
You do, we hope you guys really well.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, only going to be a 2-lapper on this one. I've just seen Barry Ferber. He's managed to get back after his little slip off he had there at Ballycrane, and we are 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from the start of this. But at the moment, there is no bikes being brought up onto Glencrutchy Road ready for the what we call the start procedure, which is it's quite a uniform sort of thing. What they do is they call the top 20 riders up, and then they obviously get them all set, and then the rest 20.
The start procedure hasn't even started.
And then after a certain amount of time, they'll give another klaxon, and all the people, apart from I think 3, maybe 4 team members, are allowed there to stay with the riders before the start of the race. So yeah, we are a couple of minutes away, and I tell you what we will do is very quickly, while we wait for 2 minutes, if we get any details, it's just a quick update from Glen Helen. We got a few spits and spots just starting here. Dave, all okay out there with you at Glen Helen, if you're there on cans?
I am on cans, mate. I'm always on cans. It started off with a little bit of drizzle, and we can see through the water on top of the wreck itself. We can see when it splashes, when the raindrops hit it. That passed through very quickly. It all went to my efforts. We've just started to get bigger drops now, to the extent that onto the Coventry box reef, so things aren't looking very promising here just now, but again, we don't know exactly what is falling on the class of the track, and it may be okay here and terrible somewhere else. We know how it is around here with the localised weather, but at the moment we've got not full on rain, but there's certainly a smattering of large drops passing through, and the splashes are still coming.
About a minute to go before the start of this, but looking back down towards Spring Valley, on towards the top of it, the approach to Douglas, and let's head north. And Rob Pritchard, any sign of anything up your way? It seems to be more western. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, welcome back. So just since you last joined us, the clouds have just started to look a little more ominous overhead.
It's not
That
big enough
said,
for us, but
it
yeah.
has remained dry here since you last joined us as well from that previous race. Just looking down to the sun behind.
I'll wait for the weather to... Nothing has started yet.
The sun was actually still out.
Oh, it's lovely up there.
Looking out itself. So no sign at the moment, as I say, touch wood here in the commentary box. No sign of any rainfall as it stands at the moment. Of course, we are keeping an eye on
You
this.
never get lost with Vela, man. There's so many
We did, though. It just kept on going. We ended up on like a track for most people to ride.
So it's changeable, isn't it? What I say right now, with the way it's going on, it's very different to what's going to in the next couple of minutes. So as it stands, we just need to make sure I get that caveat in. As far as the Ramsey evidence, we do get those clouds overhead, but at the moment, no rainfall. We hope it stays the way back.
Thank
you to Robbie. A few raindrops keep falling on my head.
There's one up that one.
Got to protect my head in the sunshine, you see. You have to do that thing. It has gone 3 o'clock. We are past the rescheduled start time there, so we're just hopefully going to get something soon, find out what's going on. There's a few spits and spots of rain, but conversely, if you look over to the right-hand side, there is a little blue window just coming there, but again, it's very, I should say, localised, these showers. Beth, SB has an update.
Yeah, we've got the latest schedule update from the Clough course, who's confirmed a 30-minute delay.
Seriously?
TT, so that new start time is 3:30, and as we know, that is because of further unexpected showers coming in from the west of the island. It's led to a number of damp patches around the course.
So it looks like the rain has come and gone. It has left half the course fairly damp, and having said that, they are drying quickly. So we're going to go for a 3:30 start, a one lap of the Senior Classic race at 3:30.
That's not really a race.
Subject to any further showers, whatever, but we're looking for a one lap start of the one lap Senior Classic race at 3:30.
I'm feeling that.
Control out.
So a delay, and it looks like we're only going to get 1 lap, so they're not really going to get overtake time. But yes, weather is playing with us today. So yeah. Oh, the old airfield. I remember that.
Where is that? That's the one. If you go, right, you've got the Strang roundabout, you've got the wee shop, go straight as if you're going to Crosby.
Oh, that way, yeah.
And as you come to the corner, just as you come in, there's a sort of bungalow estates.
Right.
There's a road that goes up. It's in there. There's a wee tiny lane that goes up.
Right.
She's in there. Because she's got her own house there. She's got units situated outside. I don't know who's doing it at the moment, but it was somebody who used to fix my car. That's how I found out.
Right.
So I went up one time to fix it. We arrived, it's fine. Gets out. And he was shooting bullets with a gun. There was a delivery driver.
Drinking. Oh, man.
I think it was it.
talking around house at the
No,
hospital?
not that one. The round house down there. Have you seen it? You ever been out to the golf course?
Yeah.
And down there, well, I take the dog down there.
Right.
And there's the lovely little, well, I don't know, it's a jacket track or whatever. If you look straight back at the airport and to the right, there's
I
that
know.
round house.
There is. Especially if you go on the train. You can see some of the houses.
But it's never been in them.
No, and then you're up on Pilot Road when.
Yeah. I know. Well, we used to have it, that's it. Do you know where was it now? As you go up over the slot, there's a greenhouse. It's a green old farmhouse. Just at the bottom of the roundabout, you go up over the slot, and it's right, it's on the road, it's as well. But as I said, it's a bit with the views, because it's hell.
Yeah.
You're paying for the vacation.
Oh, you do locations.
But I used to love that. There's another one as well which I've seen, and it was it's at the shooting range at well, I can Ballyharton when
That's
and you've got this wee tiny road and it takes you away.
before you go to Sand.
Yes.
Yeah. I know where the shooting range is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's and then it comes if you follow that road. It's a wee one track thing. It comes out near St Mark's Crossroads.
Right.
And I was on it for watching because of the passing friends. It's got this big like sphere thing in the garden. They're walking through there. The curtains never moved.
St Mark's, we were out on the bikes like 6 weeks ago. And we come across this house going to St Mark's. On the right hand side, there's a metalwork stag. And on the left hand side, this house with a road going in like sweeping what it was a new house being built. And running around and said, look at that house. It's beautiful. It's an off the road, this metal stag. That side is a really fabulous. But it was a beautiful looking house. I just think it's a country street. Yeah. Round Michael Church, all the old graves.
I love
stones.
I love the Contingency street.
Yeah.
We've got these lovely houses to get on.
Yeah.
Oh, like that. I would love it.
So we're just waiting for the thing. Let's just see the time.
Which we will then update on the board as you go through into the start line. But in the meantime, can we have numbers 1 to 20 onto the start line, please? Controlling on.
No, this is the senior race, senior classic senior that is going to happen. There's been some wet weather. Well, it's looking like it's only going to be one lap.
Are they just doing one now?
Yeah, I think.
Just get it done.
I know, but it's not a fair race because there's no time to pit.
I know. Well, it's just the way.
Well, then who sets first is going to automatically be the winner, unless there's overtaking in the first lap. Oh, you mean John McGuinness overtaking the NAPA?
Oh, I must have been.
Because he was asking, it was just funny.
Oh, then sidecars. So yeah, this is the senior classic senior one.
When they say it's a push start, they do mean a push start. And I'll say they're quite heavy as well. Yeah, no, they're like a road runner up the canteen or something, and you hope that once they're gone you can stand up again, otherwise you're flat on your face.
Well, the wee picture guy is in the side, whoever's in the side, the body in the side, but they kind of get themselves on me and hold on. Oh, they were great. That's what I quite like, it's a bit of a establishment.
Yeah. You can always tell when
Attention part firmly, we have numbers 21 to 40, 21 to 40 to the start. No out.
I think they should have started the classic on Monday the same time as the Grand Prix. They would have got it done by now. The classics start the same day as the Grand Prix.
next time I'll have a word with the man upstairs. Just so
So yeah, this is the last race of 2025. Is that Dean Howson? I recognise that one. So they're sending out someone. Let us know where you're watching and are you enjoying this, the last race day of 2025 here on the Isle of Man. This is the last of the Manx Classic. We've had 2 weeks of road closures. This is the last one. Did I get that right? Is it Dean? I think that's Dean. Dean Howson.
No, I don't think that's.
Or is it Nathan?
I get them all.
I recognise the green, the one in green.
It's the green.
yeah, that's
I thought it was him.
It's Nathan.
Nathan, the local boy, Nathan.
Yeah. Dan Sales out in this as well, another local boy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where's Connor in this? Does he not do?
I haven't seen him.
They must be doing something for the telly because I've seen cameras but not seen anything live on the TT Plus. I think they've been doing some YouTube highlights or something. Or it's ITV4 lot, maybe. 2 weeks after.
once they've ended it all, you know, ready for next year's team.
I'm waiting for this bloody film to come out. The film that they brought, what is it, that they brought over? And that other, it's a funny name, it's American. They were over doing filming and it's a film about the TT. I'm waiting for it to be supposed to come out before Christmas, but I don't think we're going to get off it. I think it's going to be very Americanised.
They've been bringing to us forward.
I remember Mum when she came over, when it was the first time when we moved over, because she helps now. She was standing at the bit to come in. And
But the no local nation house we do it. Or will it be private? We'll see. And this one lap.
his eyes were just like, he was like missing it. Doing that, but God knows how it's going around here. I don't know how they do it with the rain. You know, the little 96 was an one of the podcast guys the other day jumped on the plastic things, but it's like taxi dropped on the side and went round with it. But
Oh, yeah.
They kept it to 100 mile an hour. Just the
Attention back. Could the representative of David Motorsports please attend the template?
legs has still got a bike, he passed it. I need a motorbike, and he's like, so he said, right, come on, take me out in the bike. I was like, I'm not too sure. He said, well, see, you really look at doors and I'm well. He said, well, do it 2 times if you're worried. We got to the end of the street, I was like, oh no. That was the first thing. Then he called me on to the next and he did take me around the TT course. And he said, it's really funny. He says, every time we take the corner, he says, your eyes were shut. He says, remember that? Get me off the side. He couldn't quite understand.
We're getting ready for the last race of the racing season for the Edward Man. The whole racing series.
There's not really that much difference. Oh, they're brilliant for that.
Absolutely incredible, mate. Absolutely loved that.
Will there be another Dunlop
The
win?
man with the yellow top, the yellow, just his head. He's a little the rest is all just a bit like cracking. It will be lightened up. I think the next one around is a Dunlop. So a few times it's bad, but the rest is fine.
We're getting ready for this race. So we're waiting for this race to start. We're getting ready for this race. Hopefully it's going to be sadly a one lapper. Originally this was supposed to be 4, then it was going to be 3, and 2, and now it's only 1, sadly.
Very nice.
Attention paddock, attention paddock. Sorry to bring the some bad news, but we've just done a full TT course inspection with all the travel marshals. The main area of concern is the bungalow down to Craig Park, more specifically Brandywell down to Craig Park. To be honest, it is still wet and it is just not suitable for supervisors to be racing around. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the rest of this afternoon. Sadly to the end of the event, and we were a fantastic 2 weeks, but I'm just not prepared to risk the safety of everyone in this massive race this afternoon. So I'm afraid that's the guys, the race is cancelled. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, just as... Oh, the shame. Dunlop's... I bet you now Dunlop's not going to be happy. He's having words. So are they going to do the parade though?
Oh, I don't know if they'll do the chrono. But if it was, it needs to be controlled.
Because it's supposed to be a special. It's Jerry Dunlop's place.
This is the last one, because next year we're going to do
McGuinness.
McGuinness's one. Oh gosh, shit, I'm going so worth it.
Yeah, so this race has been sadly cancelled. So they've cancelled that race, but they've cancelled the race. Wait.
That was the one that put the tags on the walls and no, I don't think that's really struggled. Oh, I
But are they doing the parade? I can't hear.
Wait.
The radio's on your chair, is it still playing? Nah, it doesn't look like.
With the disappointing news that the meeting have effectively ended, the Michael Dunlop SP1 tribute lap will not be happening, unfortunately. So there will be no senior class on TT and no Michael Dunlop showing 25 tribute lap. So effectively,
Well, it's a shame. I've loved to see that bike. Don't know why they.
25 is complete. We'll bring you news on the road open car. The cabin on the road will begin to open shortly, so news will follow on that.
Everything's set up, bikes all set up, all the boys.
They'll be all hyped up as well, ready for it. Mentally, they have to get this stuff
I wonder if they'll bring that bike next year. Will they reschedule that now that it didn't happen?
It's nice seeing you. You're looking well. I know. You're looking well. Keep pedaling.
When you stand by a fence or something, I'll keep pedaling.
Keep pedaling.
At least the roads will stop moving sideways.
Will you take care? And same to you.
And you. See you later.
Ah, it's a shame because I'd love to have seen that bike.
We'll just move off the road because there will be machines coming through soon, or there will be parcels coming through. There's stuff in there that people won't have seen before.
They're going to end.
Yeah, exactly. And what's great is, John loves chatting about John.
Are they going to do the classic
He's got
ending?
so much time and so many stories that will just come out of the bag, and he'll dig it deeper, and it'll just be great entertainment for everybody. And there'll be so much to come out, and there'll be so many young racers. Like he just stood up there with Davey Todd and Lee Johnston and Dean Harrison, and you know, he's helped them guys along the way so much.
It's a shame because that would have been still close. Nice to see the bike, but
I know it's going to come out with when the display happens. It's going to be,
I know.
You know, priceless. It's going to be really one to watch.
Looking forward to seeing that next year. And Beth, just your final thoughts down on here before we just hand back to Broadcasting House, and pretty sure we might even have a little wrap on what happened earlier on today before we go. Do you think?
That seems like a long time ago already, doesn't it? But yeah, I think we said at the senior TT, it was like having a birthday with no presents when you get to the final race and it just isn't able to happen. But once again, you know, as Ben was saying, you know, the race organisers, Tom, I've been so good all fortnight.
Bye, see you later, bye.
Thought we were friends.
Sorry, but yeah, like you're saying, it's a tough call. It's a tough call, but the rider's safety's got to be the #1 priority. And now I'm sure for many of them, the focus is on next year.
I've known him for years.
Absolutely, Chris Boyd. Just to bring you in on the conversation, Chris. Let's go back to last week and the Manx Grand Prix races that we had. Hey, not a bad day at the office for Jamie Williams.
Just starts going sunny now, doesn't it?
4 races and 2 of them wins. It was a sensational MGP meeting. The racing was fantastic, and then we looked like we were all set for brilliant classic TT racing as well, and the weather just turned against us literally midweek, and it's almost like, as we say, TT, where we lost that senior TT at the end. We've lost the classic senior TT as well. And we go back to earlier on today, in the historic senior classic, the 500s, the victory went to Mike Brown. And in the 350s, the historic junior classic TT, it was Paul Jordan who got his first ever Motorsports win with Steve Harrison and Jamie
So for the last time, this live stream, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for liking, subscribing, and thank you everything and thank you to big clap or thank you to all the marshals that have helped keep this going, also the radio lot, and yeah, that's it. Here next so the roads now go quiet until next year in 2026 for the Isle of Man TT later in June and July. Thank you everyone. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and yes, that's her thing. So thank you everyone. It's actually getting sunny now as we thing, but yeah, we'll just show you what's been going on. Before I end, thank you. You know, and well done. The Manx Grand Prix did well, and the Classic TT, the first Classic TT back, and so yeah, thank you everyone. So because of the weather, everything is cancelled. The race is cancelled, the parade lap is cancelled. Yeah, literally everything is cancelled. But for the Classic TT, it's the first Classic TT majors come back, and yeah. But we're just going to wait for the final closing, final opening of the course. But goodbye, thank you everyone, and if we don't see you until TT next year, I hope you have a nice 2025. But there's other content like my gaming and all this stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for the safety car to pass by. So we're just going to wait for the thing to do a goodbye. Sadly, we didn't actually get around the grandstand this year because thing, but we got some other stuff. But thank you everyone.
By Evans, who was the leader at Glen Helen. Mikey Evans is a retirement, and of course quickest in practice, but we didn't think he'd lost a lot of time there, so that will move Dean Harrison up to second. 8.4 seconds is now the gap between Jordan, who leads from number 3, Dean Harrison. Paul Jordan extending his advantage, 8.408, the quickest second time as well. Paul Jordan across the line, and the classic TT win will go to Paul Jordan by 9 seconds, and a lap of 103.89.
I've just realised what song they were doing, Mum. And Sunny. that's them gone back. Have they sent the thingy car out?
Yeah, it's left at the end. It's a feeling of deja vu.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you everyone for joining. And that's it until 2026 for these out things like this. But don't worry, there is all the gaming videos. If you like your gaming, then I was going to try and get the Marshall. I was going to wait for the car to go past for the goodbye. The last time's the Marshalls. We're just going to wait until they open the course to say our final goodbyes.
Attention paddock, attention paddock. Can pass further, please come to the race office. Pass further, please.
There's been some good racing, yeah. Yeah. And we finally got the better tripod sorted, but the last one, Mum found it in a utility set. Marshall car must be somewhere to pressurise it.
Attention paddock, to all teams. There are still some fuel cans left in the fuel compound.
Naughty,
They need to be collected as soon as possible. Control out.
Oh yeah. He's doing it again. Turning around, wasn't he?
Yeah. A bit of gravel.
Yeah. And then yeah. And I've worked up as well.
Come on, Marshall car. To just so I can show the end. Plus I'm trying to learn how to put the flaps up on this new one. That one? Oh no. I better take this out. And then you try and get in the bag. If not, then give it one more minute to see if this race car comes first. If not, oh, someone just got on there. I don't know. Don't know what they were up to. Oh, they're letting the collecting a few. They didn't even have to use the fuel today, really. sit down for a sec. Let me take a seat before I exhibit. So we're waiting for the taking all the fuel and all that off. One of those bikes stay here for the rest of the year, or do they go back across the Marshall bikes? Bet yeah, everyone was saying now they could do it with the weather that's happening. Anyway. There's that. The Halifax will just go across, or will they stay until tomorrow? Yeah, Marshall car. taking longer than normal. Give it one more minute. Was it just me a minute earlier? Michael Dunlop didn't look happy that he didn't get to do a parade thing.
We just need to stop spinning down it.
I wonder if because they didn't do it this year, will they get maybe try and bring the bike next year? Surprised they don't have something. If they can't do the parade this year, they can do it the next year. To see him going up. Give it one more minute. This Moscow, we'll just go out. I was just going to final goodbye with the full opening, but just hate to be some of the marshals that have been standing here for 8, because I bet you they got here on the original time, bet you. And then after then. Alright, okay, well, I was gonna see if we can get this car, but it's taking longer than it. I thought it left St. Indians by now.
It left it. Well, it left 20 minutes ago, so it should be not far away.
Bet you on the other side they'll start the partying. Holden's marshals went out and then the guy's like, where did he go? They're getting ready to open it, so it must be here. For the last time. They're getting ready for the last time, 2025, to open the roads any minute. Ready to open up. That's nice of the tap man to put the step away from. Just hope he knows that step's gone back. We're just waiting for the thing to officialise. Oh, he gives a thumbs up, and that's official. For the last time, the roads have opened again, and the island will go quiet now. For TT, that's it. It's official, the roads are open. Oh, we don't need to go that way, but it was just to show you. And as you see, it's back open, and now it's quiet until 2026. The road won't close. Bye everyone. Are we safe to cross?
We're just
start pitching, haven't they? They've delivered the roof pack, ceiling panel.
Oh, excellent.
I expect that done by next TV. So do I.
So do I.
Only around Christmas.
Just go down further.
I haven't actually had a chance to press the end button because I've just grabbed everything. But I believe our Dutch guy said something. I'm guessing he's saying goodbye or something.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just come up.
Alright, I'll grab him in a minute.
Have a quick look. I think everyone's just saying goodbye.
I said 23 and 26.
I know. And I just said, the roads are quiet now until 26.
That's it.
That's what.
I'll have a look.
I'll just keep it going so that you can read that comment. To read if there's any. Can we do a wave together?
I'll set my hair up.
Bye. We'll just quickly check if there's any comments.
I'm just looking now. Right, Franco, whatever his name. Fed, I don't know what he's saying.
You mean
I think it's his thing.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone, and obviously if you're into any of my other content you can keep an eye out. Don't forget to keep subscribing until, but for race stuff it's 26.
I take that's Italian.
Yeah, is it? The helicopter's gone back.
Right, that's it.
And I guess the other guy saying thing I seen.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
No, there was another guy in another language.
No, I'm trying to.
Sorry. Just trying to be nice without, because of. Anyway. It's probably something like good streaming or. Well, something popped up in my thing. It looked like another language.
It was, but it's Italian.
Italian, and let's just